Welcome back to another edition of Bourbon Kingdom. I'm David.
And I'm Zach.
And today, and for the next 24 days after
Long 24 editing days for this guy.
Yeah, it is Advent season, so that's what we're going to do.
It's the most magical time of year, David.
It is the most magical time of year.
So, first off, we had this whole big grand scheme plan or whatever to do something totally different this year. Sickness, work complications got in the way, so we're just going back to our original plan of doing this.
Yep.
On a side note, we had so many people throughout the year send me samples to where I didn't even have to request any.
Yeah.
So the reason why you didn't hear any requests for anything was because people just sent them to us.
Yeah.
People that we know and we trusted. And so we went with that. Next year we will do something different. So for anybody watching this, please do not send any samples for Advent because I will not be accepting any more.
If you send us samples, it'll just be to drink. So
yeah, pretty much.
And we'll appreciate it 100%.
Always do.
Yeah.
But really quick, just to talk about scoring for this year, we're going to do 1 point for proof, 1 point for closest to proof, closest to age, getting the distillery correct, getting the state it was distilled incorrect.
I'm just going to tell you.
We're
gonna wager something on this, but I mean, I feel like I'm just gonna be giving Zach something that he doesn't need because he has everything that he could possibly want. I know he wants just the Lord.
I know what we should wait. Let's wager kings.
Got any kings?
No.
Come on.
No.
I'll make a deal. I'll wager the 18.
No, I can't do it.
Put in the comments below if him wagering the 15 and me wagering my 18 year is fair. I think that's fair.
It's not fair. I need to be handicapped way more. Him, his 18, and me like a Weller foolproof.
I'll give you like 5.5 points.
I need more than that. I mean, you destroyed me last year.
I think I can kind of like work this and massage this right now.
You destroyed me last year, so I mean, I
think I destroyed
you.
You had to lead at 1 point in time.
Yeah.
Anyways, so all of those 4 are 1 point, and then if you guess the bottle correctly, that's 3 points.
And just another thing, this year is probably. It's not always going to probably be in this format either.
There's a chance it might not be.
Yeah, we're gonna possibly do some things because our ability to record multiple at one time becomes less and less as we both get more busy and more busy. So
sure.
We may be doing some like I'll do it from my house, he'll do it from his house, and we'll do some stuff like that. So, or there might be a lot of them like this too. We're just kind of giving you a little bit of a disclaimer at the beginning, just to say like it may look different every once in a while. So
basically covering our own rear in case it doesn't look good.
Yeah, basically. And you know, it's happened.
And
before.
something else new that we're gonna do. Last year we felt like we were helping each other without helping each other by sitting right here trying to guess what it was, and trying to guess proof and everything else.
He was helping me.
I think it worked both ways, to be fair. So now we're gonna do it one-on-one where he's here for a little bit, and then I'll come down and do it, and then we'll come back together. So, yeah. Anyways,
all right,
you ready to begin?
So day 1 of Advent 2022. All right, so first up, this is from Wes Brown. I don't know if he'll say it's from Wes Brown, but I don't care. I'm giving Wes a little props, and we'll try to tell every one of them who these came from. So this is our buddy Wes. So I'm gonna pour mine in here. Take a little bit more, give him less of an opportunity, and we'll go from there. First of all, oh man, that's got a kind of got a fruitiness to it that I really like. It's almost like first off, it's fruity, and then this is gonna sound weird, but it almost has a little bit of a sour smell to it on the back end, which is really, really interesting. It doesn't seem it seems pretty light. Like it's not super dark.
So here's the trick to how I'm going to win Advent this year. I have a comfy chair. wherever it's at, somewhere behind me. All right. Give him credit. He left me half pour. Every last drop. Gotta wet the palate. All right. Just to remind everybody, 1 point off proof, age, distillery, state, and if somehow we get super lucky, we guess the bottle, it's 3 points. Since Dave, you're watching this, here's a cheers to kicking your ass this year. A little bit of fruit on it. Has a really great color to it. A little ethanol, so I'm guessing the proof's a little bit higher up.
It's a little grapey to me on it, just a hair grapey. Nothing standing out to it.
It's pretty good.
Wes, you have me stumped here, bud. It's really, really interesting. This distillery, man. Gosh,
It almost kind of tastes like a. Weller Antique, but it's too low proof.
And the thing with Wes is, like, you just never can tell. I mean, I feel like could be a hint of Four Roses in there. But if it's Four Roses, I would think that he would do a barrel strength, which then again, I would think would be a little bit higher proof, but it doesn't drink higher proof to me. Not at all.
Man, I feel like it's a Buffalo Trace product, but it's not clicking with me. Like, where I get like certain like fruit notes from certain things, if it's either like a Weller or an E.H. Taylor or a Stag or something, or like just, I don't know.
I mean, heck, I'm gonna guess it, and that means it would be in Kentucky. It's distilled, and I'm gonna change my proof a little bit. I think even though it doesn't drink very high, I'm gonna say it's like 107, somewhere in there. And
I do not know.
I don't really have a guess for the bottle. Gosh,
It has a nice sharpness to it that I like. Normally, like, a sharpness would like indicate like it's really young or something. I don't think it's young, but I think it kind of like goes at you, but like in a positive way.
so light.
And just that fruit. I can't get away from that fruit. So the trick would be to hedge your bets, right? Unless like you just absolutely know what it is. That would be the smart thing, because I don't feel like I for sure know what this is.
All right, so I mean, how did you think that went?
I won't lie, like at first I thought for sure like it was like an antique pick. And then the more I drank, I'm like, no, the proof's too high for it.
Like when I first drank it, I didn't think it was a high proof.
Oh, you see, I thought it was high proof.
Like when I drank it, I thought it was young and it wasn't a high proof because it's really light. And
oh gosh, now I'm nervous.
I mean,
I won't lie. Okay, well, you tell me what you think it is.
All right. I said proof wise, I went like 3 different things and finally ended at about 117.
I put 127.5.
All right, that's not bad.
Oh, okay, that's reasonable.
Yeah. All right. Well, I mean, let's.
No, let's keep going. How old do you think it is?
I said maybe. And again, this is like when the more I started going down, the more I started, and I forgot to change the age of this. I said like 5 or 6 years old. I said 5, but
I guess 10.
The more that
I think it's between 8 and 10.
You're probably right because the more I went down, and I forgot to change that because I was like, all right, if I feel like it's this, then it can't be that.
Yeah.
And I forgot to change it. So,
I even talked. I felt like I should be hedging my bet because I don't know for sure what it is. I just went straight up one bottle.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I kind of went one bottle. I mean, I guess it's not one bottle, but it's like one version of a bottle.
Okay, so what'd you put for distillery?
I said 4 Roses.
See, I put Buffalo Trace.
Yeah. So.
See, I swear, and I thought about this afterwards. I was like, could that actually be a 4 Roses? Like I thought, to myself,
there's just some taste in there that I just
like,
kind of go. It kind of seems like it could be a 4 Roses.
If that's a 4 Roses, I'm gonna be so ticked.
So obviously, either one of ours is a state of Kentucky.
Yeah, we put Kentucky, and then I put.
I just said a barrel strength, so
I put EHO barrel.
So,
Wes, we obviously very much appreciate it.
Yeah, totally do. And you're probably laughing because you're like, I know what this is, and let's reveal. Elijah Craig
barrel proof.
Nice.
112 proof, 11 year, 107 bottle year. I bet you that's 11 year, 11 month. I bet you that's his. I think he went on this pig.
Oh yeah.
I bet you that's what he did.
It probably is because I'm sure that probably
makes sense. It's good though. I seriously thought. That is so fruity for Elijah Craig.
I thought it was fruity too. Yeah, I thought it was fruity too. That's why I didn't think barrel proof.
I would have never.
But if it's a pick,
I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like I can smell Heaven Hill, like that funk and stuff, and there is nothing funky about that pick whatsoever.
Yeah,
that was really good. So it's 2-2.
2-2. Well, what do you know? There we go.
There's still a chance for me to be able to bet and gamble with him on the King Kentucky.
It's going to get all the way down to the last one, and if we're close, he'll be like, all right, let's do it.
Put in the comments below what should be the point spread there.
No, don't put.
Should I try to add bottles to this?
There needs to be at least a 10 to 12 point spread.
You're out of your freaking mind.
I'm not.
10 to 12 points.
I'm not.
We have 23 more days of this, and it's tied 2-2.
All right. Well, we'll see you tomorrow.
See ya.